Adult Community Learning Course Review and Evaluation. At the end of your course, we ask you to write an ECRE. An ECRE is an online course review and evaluation, and the ECRE does three main things. Number one, it gives you time to reflect on the course you delivered, what worked well, and what you would do differently next time. Number two, what could you add to your course to make it even more relevant, interesting, and want even more people to sign up or progress to the next level? And thirdly, it gives you time to look at your learners' feedback on the course. What did they enjoy, and what would they like to see more or less of? This is the ECRE template. We ask each course leader to write one ECRE for each course, working with the other teachers delivering on the course. Now remember, if there are a few of you teaching the same course, we don't need separate ECREs. You will notice there are three sections on the ECRE template: Outcomes for Learners, Quality of Provision, Course Leadership. Let's have a look at slide number 2. The first section is Outcomes for Learners. So here there are 5 questions. For each question, we ask you to make a judgment of inadequate, requires improvement, good or outstanding, and your reason why. This is in line with Ofsted judgment, so it helps us to think along the same lines as an inspector would. In the next column along, you then need evidence to back up your judgment. Ideally, you will list 3 pieces of evidence for each judgment, and the Adult Community Learner Coordinator should provide you with a pack of evidence to help you. Your evidence may come from any of the following: an EBS attendance report, an EBS enrolment report, induction survey, your RAPA documentation, or your surveys. In the next column, we ask you to think about what you could do to further develop your course. So for example, if attendance in your group is less than 70%, then an action could be to increase attendance by 5 percentage points by sending an email to any student missing any lesson. Remember, the targets you set here need to be SMART, so that's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-framed. An example might be to introduce 3 new teaching activities to ensure all students meet their RAPA learning objectives by December. Now let's have a look at section 2 on the quality of provision. You'll notice that the format is exactly the same, but the questions are different. Again, you need to make a judgment of inadequate, requires improvement, good and outstanding, and a reason why. There's a column for 3 pieces of evidence, which you'll find in your data packs, and a column for actions to improve. But remember your SMART action. So this is the last section and refers to leadership and management. This is how well you have managed the course and opened up as many opportunities to your learners as possible. If you're delivering in a workshop or kitchen, are you aware and sensitive to health and safety, i.e. wearing protective clothing and the dangers of some of the machinery? Do you offer any additional trips or invite speakers to come in and speak with your groups? Do you encourage your learners to take part in wider cross-college activities? So that's the ECRE template in its simplest form. Hilary Lewis, the ACL coordinator, would provide each of you with the pack of data you need, and the professional learning coach in your area should be able to help too.